Hey everyone, how you doing today? Well, looks like we're off to a great start. Looks like we got 3 people. Good grief, my bangs are looking so weird. I swear the sooner I remember to get a hair appointment, better. Oh boy. Anyways, as I'm sure you saw through the thumbnail, this week the trivia is going to be about SEGA. As most of you already know, it's the company that created popular game series such as Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for the thing where I kept the list of trivia questions and answers I had for this. And, oh, here we go. Anyways, I'm sure you all remember the rules. This is not a winning or losing type situation. And there's going to be 20 questions. And we're all doing this for fun. So once the 20 questions are over, we can spend the rest of the hour just like talking. Alright, anyways, with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, question number 1. Who founded the company known as SEGA? Let me see if I got the thing right this time. The timer, I mean. One time I accidentally had it 1 minute and 30 seconds. Don't know how that happened. Right? 30 seconds starts now. Hey, Captain. And how you doing? We just started the first question. It was who founded SEGA? Right? All right. The answer is, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Martin Bromley and Richard Stewart. Is it pronounced Bromley or Bromley? I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the last name here and see if you guys can confirm if I've actually pronounced it right. Right? I swear with vowels it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. All right. Question number 2. What does the name SEGA stand for? 30 seconds starts now. All right, I don't. Oh. The answer is service games. Not entirely sure why it's called that. I don't know what service games actually means in this context, but yeah, apparently that's how they came up with the name by taking the first 2 letters of service and the first 2 letters of game. All right. Yeah, don't worry, I wouldn't do that in real life, Joseph. All right. Question number 3. What was Sega's first product? 30 seconds starts now. What's Mega Drive? All right. The Sega 1000, Japan's first domestically made jukebox, released in 1960. Yeah, apparently a game that's a place that's dedicated to making games made a jukebox. Oh, the irony. All right, question number 4. What was Sega's first video game console? 30 seconds starts now. The answer is going to surprise you, trust me. Now, you're probably going to be surprised when you hear this, but it actually was the SG-1000. I don't know why, but apparently that jukebox was considered a gaming console. I mean, sure, you can't like decide what music it plays, but hey, if they're gonna call it a gaming console, then all right, that's cool. I'm not gonna judge them for that. No big deal. Surprising, but not exactly ridiculous. Right. Question number 5. Which Sega console holds the record for the longest selling lifespan? 30 seconds starts now. It's all good, don't worry about it. All right. The answer was the Sega Master System. Question number 6. Which Sega console outsold the Dreamcast? 30 seconds starts now. I gotta admit, this is the most active chat I've had in a while. Sorry, my foot's itching a little. The answer is the Sega Saturn. Question number 7. How did the Sega Genesis CPU compare to the SNES? 30 seconds starts now. Well, I never really used one before, so I don't even know about that personally. All right. The answer is the Genesis had a faster CPU, giving it technical advantages over the SNES. Question number 8. What was the first Sega console to use a 16-bit processor? 30 seconds starts now. The answer is the Sega Genesis. Okay, this is going to be a pretty interesting one. Question number 9. What marketing strategy did Sonic the Hedgehog 2 pioneer? 30 seconds starts now. Any guesses? All right. It was called the Sonic Tuesday release date. By the way, I don't mean like Tuesday as in like how you typically spell it on a calendar. They actually spelled it as like Sonic 2S Day. I'm not kidding. That's actually how they spelled it. I mean, it makes sense. I wonder if part of the reason why Tuesday is called Tuesday is because it's like the second weekday of the week. What do you guys think? Sound accurate? All right. Question number 10. Why was Sonic the Hedgehog created? 30 seconds starts now. What on earth was the Dreamcast again? I can't remember what that was. Maybe if I was born a decade earlier, I probably would have understood so much as half of all that. Oh. All right, the answer was to rival Mario and give SEGA a mascot to compete with Nintendo. All right. All right. Question number 11. What year was SEGA founded? 30 seconds starts now. All right, this is going to be a surprising answer, but it turns out that it was founded in 1940 on Hawaii. I'm honestly surprised that it is considering what happened like the year after, you know? Like, I guess it was actually, no, I think it's probably because they weren't like too close or anything like that. I mean, with all the crazy stuff that was going on in World War II at the time, I'm surprised any business was founded at all during that time. But still, that's kind of amazing when you think about it. I mean, during a time when there's like so much grief and madness going on in the world, it's amazing that there are companies like Sega that actually managed to grow the way it did. Isn't that kind of awesome when you think about it? Yep, even when the US joined the war like 1 year later, they still prevailed. I feel like there's actually a pretty interesting life lesson that you can achieve anything no matter how crazy things get, you know? At least that's how I choose to perceive that. All right. Question number. Wait, where was I? All right. Question number What? Yeah, one would think SEGA would have been sanctioned if that was a thing back then. Yep, my point exactly. All right, question number 12. What was the first SEGA console to feature a CD drive? 30 seconds starts now. I don't know if it's like the humidity or something, but it is like my bangs are looking so weird. I don't know. The answer is the Sega Saturn. Sega CD. I should look that up just to be sure. Something that's up or something. All right. Question number. What was I at? 14, I think. Yeah, I think that was a different year if I remember correctly. Like when I was actually like looking that up, you know? Sorry, something weird's going on with my computer right now. All right. Question number 13? Wait, we were at 13, right? Yeah. Question number 13. What was the last console released by Sega? 30 seconds starts now. Hey, Willow, you done with your nap? You want to come over here and say hi to everyone? Oh, big yawn. Well, she's like, nuts to you guys. I'm going to go watch for birds. I love that cat. All right. The answer is the Dreamcast. Question number 14. Which Sega console was the first to use a 32-bit architecture? 30 seconds starts now. I imagine spring and summer being Willow's favorite seasons because that's when the birds and squirrels are usually most active. Of course, during autumn too, because you gotta gather all that food for hibernation, you know? She's just looking at me like, can you not bother me, please? I love that cat. The answer is the Sega Saturn. All right. Question number 15. What was Sega's original business before video games? 30 seconds starts now. The answer is a jukebox and slot machine company. That might explain a few things. Like why they probably consider the jukebox as a gaming console. All right. Question number 16. Which Sega console was the first to include a built-in modem, or is that pronounced modem or modem? M-O-D-E-M? I think it's pronounced modem, for online play. 30 seconds starts now. Wow. Oh, big stretch. Oh, now you gotta come over and say hi? Are you gonna bite me again like you did last time? You're like, no, I'm just gonna be sweet this time. I'm gonna be a good kitty this time. I can't tell if you're trying to ask for permission or something. I mean, you can jump up here if you want. Okay. Sometimes Willow has like these jumping fails where she'll jump up, but she just like almost every time. You think that a fit cat who's not even a senior cat yet would be able to jump up with 100% success rate, yet somehow she doesn't. All right, the answer is the Dreamcast. I don't know why I almost said Dreamcatcher for a moment there. All right. Oh, there you go. Third time's the charm. All right. Question number 17. What was the code name for the Sega Genesis? Sorry, Willow's butt's in the way. I can't read the entire question. Anyways, question number 17. What was the code name for the Sega Genesis during development? 30 seconds starts now. Willow is the star of the show. Yep, starting to seem that way. Hey, can you not? Are you seriously trying to bite me again? Sometimes the butt pats keeps her from biting. All right. The answer is MK-1601. Or do they just call it MK-1601? Because I know some people don't do like the dash thing when they pronounce it. Can you not? Grumpy. Modern day grumpy cat. All right. Question number 18. Which Sega game featured the first playable female protagonist? 30 seconds starts now. You're being a little punk. The answer is Phantasy Star. By the way, it's spelled with a PH and not a F, in case anyone's wondering. All right. Question number 19. What was the name of Sega's failed handheld old console in the 1990s? 30 seconds starts now. Want butt scratches? Because I can give you butt scratches. I mean, she's kind of sticking her butt in the air, but not like all the way up like cats usually do when they're getting their butt scratched. So it kind of makes me like uncertain as to how Willow likes that. Right? The answer is the SEGA Nomad. Well, you know what they say, you win some, you lose some. Question number 20. Which SEGA game was the first to use a Save the World storyline? 30 seconds starts now. Hey, can you not? Can you not bite me? Why are you biting me? You just want attention. Yeah, apparently it was that bad. All right, the answer is Sonic the Hedgehog, and by that I mean the original 1991 version. All right. Well, that was the 20 questions for the trivia part. Now we can just spend the rest of the hour just talking. All right, and meanwhile, Willow can be a little punk like she usually is. All right, so how is everyone doing today? Hey, Willow. Okay, a Riverdale themed trivia sounds like a good idea. I'll have to like ask you to like write that in the comments when I make a post asking what next week's theme should be. Cool, Callum? It would definitely help with for me. It would definitely help me remember. For reasons I honestly can't explain, mainly because I don't understand them myself, this is the only thing keeping Willow from biting me, giving her butt pats. Have you seen the show Riverdale? Well, I can't say I've seen like every single episode, but I've seen enough to understand exactly like what's going on in that version of the Riverdale universe, you know? I don't know, Joseph. I think the reason why Wanda stayed with Cosmo is like not because of like lack of intelligence or anything like that. I think it's more to do with the fact that he genuinely loves her. Like that's the only explanation I could think of that makes any sense. Like he genuinely loves and respects her as another person, and that's why. I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that what matters most in a relationship? That you respect each other as your own individual people. Oh my god, they're still doing that. Yeah, sorry you had to deal with that nonsense, Adam. Like, I honestly don't understand that logic at all. It's like I've seen plenty of other like things on like TV and like computer videos of people doing like much worse. Like I've seen like I mean, we all remember that scene where Cartman like tried to be like stealthy in that ninja episode, and somehow the people responsible for that didn't receive as much nonsense. Somehow no one's accusing them of anything. Really makes you wonder where people draw the line, you know? What? Apparently, Willow's also disgusted by the idea. Is this really what I'm going to be doing the rest of the stream, Willow? Just giving you butt pats so you don't bite me? Guys, I'm not exaggerating here. This is like the only thing keeping Willow from biting me. I don't know why. Why do cats like butt pats so much? Like, it is so weird. You know, I even saw some videos where some guys are like giving their cats butt scratches, and not only are they doing that butt near thing, well, some of them do, but rather than do that, some of them will like do this weird thing where they make this really weird noise where they're like something like that. And I remember watching those videos for the first time, like, what is that? What is that meow? If you could even call it that. Come on, man. Calling someone a liar doesn't count as being an abuser. That's ridiculous. I don't even remember what episode that was from. That is weird. How long do you think I can keep this up before my arm gets tired? Well, that's good to hear, Adam. Well, Adam, if life has taught me one thing, is that you can't reason with the unreasonable. I guess it's a good thing my camera is positioned the way it is. Otherwise, you guys would be unfortunate to see her little brown star the entire time. But if for some reason it does show up, well, at least I could just cover it with my other hand. Problem solved. But pets. Meow. 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 What, you're tired of them now? Well, apparently Willow's done with butt pats. Because, yep, she's like, that's it, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. Please don't hit my face with your tail. Yep. You know what's weird is that I remember hearing about how some years ago YouTube did at one point have a DM system of some kind, but they didn't have it anymore. Like, it was discontinued for some reason, and now they brought it back apparently. I don't know if that's really true or not. Like, I never heard when exactly this happened. So chances are that part might not even be true, where they actually had it before, but I suppose it's possible. I haven't really like used YouTube like that long. Like, I didn't really start that long ago, so I'm obviously the wrong person to ask. Well, thank you for doing that, Joseph. Oh, and before I forget, about a few days ago, I created a GoFundMe for my this new book I'm writing called The Elderwood Circle. I don't know if any of you guys ever really know this, but professional editing and cover art can be like crazy expensive, like somewhere in the hundreds, regardless of like word count and all that. So, I created this little GoFundMe to like help me to who pay for the services necessary, like editing, cover art, all that important stuff. Like, if you can't like donate or anything, don't worry about it. That's totally cool. All I ask is that you could, at the if you guys would be so kind to, at the very least, share it on social media, get it to as many people as possible. That would also be awesome. The important thing is you're actually helping me out either way, and I would appreciate it regardless. Under normal circumstances, I'd feel kind of weird asking other people for help due to my past experiences of asking for help. But I think as long as I'm like not being like weird about it or anything, then I guess it should be fine, right? Hello. She's walked away to go watch, to go bird watching again. Yep, that cat is something else. Hard to believe that in like almost a week from now is going to be like the 6th anniversary of when I got her. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Again, you guys don't really, I don't really expect everyone to like donate. Just like if you feel like you can't for some reason, that's totally fine. Kind of the least I ask is that you like share it with as many people as possible. That would also mean the world to me. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. Hello. Hello. Summoning Kato. Meow. 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 She's probably like, okay, it's my turn to use the chair now. This is my throne. Sometimes I feel like that's why Willow's like acting like this. Maybe she just saying, hey, it's my turn to use the chair or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Sound accurate? Okay. She does not want pets right now. Like, I go to give her a little scratch on the cheek, and she's like, she's a weird cat. But she's my weird cat. Alright, what else? Now that you mention it, that was kind of weird how many diapers that was. Although, to be fair, we were never given an exact timeline of how long that went on for. Like, we don't know if the clam was with them for like a week, a month, a year, whatever. There was no like clarification of how many days it's been, so it's honestly hard to say if there's like something wrong with the clam or if that was like a normal amount compared to how long he's actually been there. I honestly don't know. The fact that it's a clam and not like a human baby makes it a little harder to determine that, you know? Do clams even do that? Like, do they really go number one or number two, or does their digestive system work a different way? Like, I know it's a cartoon and it's probably like different because, cartoon logic and all that, but still. Yeah, it's kind of the thing about life. Sometimes people crash out, but sometimes it's because they have a perfectly valid reason to. I think as long as like no one like goes too far, like it doesn't result in like an impromptu WWE or anything like that, then it should be fine, right? It's all a matter of like how you approach it. Because really, at the end of the day, it's okay to be upset about something as long as you don't like cross any serious boundaries, you know? Like, what the heck, man? That yawn came out of nowhere. Yeah, no kidding. Actually, no, he didn't learn anything. Like, he probably would have done it again if he had the chance. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he still kept that photo somewhere, assuming no one has already destroyed it. Actually, nah, I'm pretty sure someone would have destroyed that photo because no sane person would ever keep that thing intact, especially considering what it does. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that after all the not after what Dr. Dan did, everyone would have learned by now, but for some reason, Clef didn't. I mean, sure, he believed that 096 was actually dead, even though there was no actual evidence. But still, the fact that he did that, it's messed up. Are you talking about that last short video he did, the one that he made like a few days ago? I don't know, compared to his previous responses, I'd say this was probably the most civil he was being about it, in my opinion. Yeah, funny thing, Joseph, after that incident in the canteen, the O5 Council and a few researchers were actually discussing whether it's possible that the Gate Guardian's dagger could potentially harm Dr. Clef. I mean, anyone who knows anything about him would know that he's not a normal human being. Like, he's definitely anomalous in some way or another, but no one knows exactly what he is. So, there's been a lot of talk about whether the Gate Guardian's dagger could potentially hurt him or not. I would have to assume maybe, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. Then again, the Gate Guardian's actual sword can like disintegrate anything with a simple touch, so chances are it would have hurt him too if it ever came down to it. But I don't think Dr. Clef would be stupid enough to get too close to the Gate Guardians, so. I never really considered that before, but I suppose in a way I technically was. considering how much easier it is to hide with my shadow abilities than it is with like just my agent shadow persona. The glowing from the flames of the dagger certainly didn't help either. I'm gonna see if you guys can like see Willow when I turn the screen like this. She's freaking out, backing up like, whoa, what are you doing? Hey, Willow, everyone wants to say hi. She just crouched down like, what are you doing? Why are you moving the monitor? Hey, Willow. Willow, hey. Yeah, this... That made her flinch. I move it back and she just flinched. You are so funny. You're a funny cat. I love this cat. Yeah, over his own ukulele and the sound of the other people in the canteen. Plus, remember, I have the ability to like walk around without being heard, so he wouldn't have been able to hear me regardless. Yep. Trivia night with LaurenBlade featuring one crazy cat. Hey, Willow. I'm scared she's gonna try to smack me. Yep, she's not a fan of my kisses. At least not all the time. Okay, I'll get off the chair. She slipped. All right, here's the chair. You can have the chair. Yeah, no kidding. Well, she's surprisingly more calm now that I'm off the chair. I wonder why that is. Because I had to get off the chair, that's all I had to do? Is that why you were being a little punk? Yep. She was being a little punk. Meow. 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 You want me to brush your fur? Want me to brush you? What, you don't like it when I brush you? Okay, yeah. I don't know why, but Willow doesn't like it when I try to brush her. Like, there are a few people she let brush her. Like, in this instance, so far, the only people I know she let brush her are my grandma from of my mom's side and one of my cousins from my mom's side. I'm not going to say their names, but for some reason, Willow lets them brush her, but not me. Not sure what that's about.
Why do you let them brush you, but not me?
Oh, tail swishing, that's never a good sign. Sometimes I like messing with Willow. Cause she a little punk. Cause she can be a little punkaroo. Wow. 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 Hey, chill out. Okay, it's your chair. It's your chair. Chill out. I bet no one ever expects to see a live video of a cat stealing her own human's chair. Though I imagine I'm probably not the only person who would have something like that happen to them. Like, imagine if Queso's cat Kitty ever tried to steal his chair when he got up to, like, do something. Like, in the middle of his stream, he'll get up to, like, do something. Like, I don't know, he needs to answer the door or something, and then Kitty is just, like, sitting. He comes back to find Kitty is sitting in his chair. Imagine how funny and cute that would be. Maybe I should change the name of this. Maybe I should change the title of this stream to Cat Takes Over a Chair. No, I think that sounds like something that should be its own video. I actually do have a TikTok account. Not a whole lot of videos about Willow, but there's definitely something. Like, I can't explain why, but Willow does not like having like photos taken of her or videos recorded of her. Like, I remember a few instances where Willow was doing something cute, but then she notices that I'm recording her and she just like stops what she's doing and walks away. I even explained that in one of those same videos. Like, I saw her doing something, I don't remember what it was, but as soon as I start recording her, she just like stops and then just kind of like stares me down, you know? Not sure what that's about. I don't know if she even understands the concept of being recorded. Because weirdly enough, it feels like she kind of does somehow. Or I can't imagine how. Then again, animals tend to understand something us humans can't, so who knows at this point? Yeah, that pretty much sums up Willow's perspective on being in a video. Oh, yep. She ain't having it. Kitty ain't having it. Yeah, I don't know why, but she does. I think the main reason might have something to do with the fact that me sitting here means that my smell is kind of strongest on here. Not the gross kind of smell. It's in like sweat or anything like that, but like, you know how animals can identify things through smell like different types of animals, different types of people, all that stuff. I think that might have something to do with it. Anyways, Willow just jumped off. I think it has something to do with the fact that me sitting here means that this is like her, I don't know, comfort zone or something like that. Am I making sense? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that everyone knows what I'm talking about, how I'm explaining that I think Willow likes being on my chair because it smells like me. The fact that I'm not the type of person who would like wear strong perfumes or anything like that must have also helped. Like, sure, I have like some of the fine fragrance mists from like Bath and Body Works and whatnot, but I rarely use those if I'm being honest. And I don't know if this is like going to be perceived as a bad thing, but I mostly use those for like air fresheners, if I'm being honest, especially in the room where I keep Willow's litter box. Like I use them, just not so much and not as often as like what they're typically used for, you know? At least I can say I'm using what I paid for. Not like I'm wasting money or anything like that. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, autocorrect can be annoying. I think there's a function or something that allows you to disable it, but I'm not entirely sure. I think autocorrect is something permanent. Believe me, I had to learn that the hard way. I don't think you can disable it regardless of what kind of device you're using. At least I don't think you can. What's that? Sorry, I saw something like weird on the ground. I wasn't sure how this got here. I think Willow might have like gone into the trash bin at one point. Like I'm not kidding. I've sometimes like occasionally I've seen Willow like go into the bathroom over here to like sniff the trash can. Even though I never really see her do it, I could swear that Willow sometimes like goes into this little trash bin I keep in the bathroom and like takes stuff out. Should probably get a lid or something. Or I can just like put it somewhere where she can't reach it. Well, sure, if we're talking about that kind of autocorrect, that would actually help. And Willow's back. Did you leave the trash can alone this time? I'm gonna go ahead and assume you did since I didn't hear any weird noises. She's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about napkins. She's just like staring at the camera at the corner of the screen. You got something you want to say to everyone, Willow? Yeah, sometimes I do imagine that she'd be saying something like that, especially with the obvious language barrier to consider. I've heard that there are like supposed cat translating apps out there, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they're all that efficient. Like, I've seen videos of other people using them, and they did not seem like 100% effective, Like, they don't seem. Oh, excuse me. They don't seem accurate, like, the entire time.
Willow, Willow, pillow.
Oh, you doing a slow blink? When cats do slow blinks, it means that they're saying they love you. Like, slow blinks are like one of the multiple ways cats express love, like walking towards you with their tail up and like brushing their face against you like this.
Hey, Willow. Oh, she did it back. She did it back.
Like, I don't know if you saw it, like, I didn't really see the camera, so I wasn't sure if you could see it, but I gave Willow the slow blinks and she slow blinked back. Yep. Alright, anyways, looks like the hour's up. Thanks for joining this week's trivia, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.